Most Airbnb businesses want to use AI but fear implementing it might wreck their tried and tested systems. Traditionally, building an Airbnb business means hiring other people to help you do the work. But in the new age of AI, what if I told you you don't need any employees? In this video, I'm going to break down the most useful AI tools that you can use in your current Airbnb business. Or if you're a starting Airbnb host, use these too. My mum and I have over 50 Airbnbs in our business, earning over £150,000 a month. We started our Airbnb business 2 years ago, and these are the 5 AI tools that we are using in our business today. When my mum and I started our Airbnb business, we never thought much about the smaller tasks, like check-ins, coordinating cleaners, or anything like that. That was until we reached our 10th unit. Everything had been working quite well, but slowly I found myself spending time on those trivial small tasks. Think about it, you've got 10 different units with 10 different people checking in, all at different times. I had to keep up with guests, their whereabouts, making sure they checked in, responding to any queries. How could I offload this boring but annoyingly large workload? After all, I wasn't going to pay someone £2,000 a month just to reply to some text. So let me tell you the best AI communication tools that I'm implementing in my Airbnb business that help me reduce my workload. First up, Guesty. Guesty itself isn't necessarily an AI tool, but it's a centralized hub for all your bookings. But it does have AI tools inside it. Most notably, its Reply AI tool. This is a simple automated messaging system, but it's so effective. Now, that covers guest messages, but what if they call you? Well, another tool that Airbnb businesses can implement is something called Vapi AI. This is a custom voice agent that will respond to guests if they have queries or troubles all over the phone. Let me show you how good it sounds. So this is me talking to Vapi.
Welcome to Vapi. I'm an assistant that you can talk to like a person. So how's your day going?
Very well, thank you.
Thanks. So what can I do for you today?
I'm looking for help on how to implement AI into my Airbnb business.
Great. So you're looking to implement AI into your Airbnb business. Well, Vapi can help you build voice assistants or automate tasks like guest communication, scheduling, or even personalized recommendations. Want me to give you some ideas or help you get started?
So this is how you can start building an AI voice agent as well.
Exactly. Vapi makes...
Oh, shut up. This is something we are looking to implement into our business because, again, it's another weight off our shoulders. And if we don't have to respond to calls, that means less work for us. But let me show you the exact AI setup that now answers 90% of Airbnb guest messages before you even pick up the phone. I had a guest arriving late at like 1 AM. You already know he goes, hey, we can't find the parking instructions, the keypad isn't working, what's the Wi-Fi code? All this stuff that you've answered 1,000 times. And normally in this moment, this is when a host starts digging for the information, going through old messages, trying to copy and paste the right response. But this time I didn't answer. I was asleep, but they got every single answer instantly through WhatsApp. But how? Voiceflow is a tool that lets you build your own AI chatbot without writing any code. You drag and drop blocks, type in the information you want the bot to know, and Voiceflow turns that into natural conversations. And what it can do is start answering questions from FAQs that you put into your systems. So you put a knowledge base in, and it will start answering questions on that. So instead of manually replying to guests all day, you can literally build an AI brain that handles most of it for you. And Tiledesk is where your AI chatbot actually lives and talks to people. It connects your chatbot directly to WhatsApp and your website, so you can pretty much have every single platform covered. So Tiledesk is like the home base that delivers your AI's messages, manages the live chats, and keeps all guest communication in one place. These are 2 separate AIs which can work together. If they ask what the Wi-Fi code is, it sends all the Wi-Fi details without you having to do anything, and it automates the delivery of information quickly. And the outcome of this is the same for any host who sets it up. Faster replies, fewer repeat questions, less stress, and guests having like a personal concierge in their pocket. As you know, when it comes to Airbnb, communication is a massive thing. And it's helped our business extensively, and it's what I talk about as well in the Airbnb Mastery program. That shows how easy AI is making communication for all Airbnb businesses, and it's a massive part of the Airbnb game. But what AI apps are we using behind the scenes as well? For most Airbnb businesses, the goal is to get more direct bookings. This is when a customer books directly with you and your business instead of going through Airbnb, so you don't have to pay a 15% fee. Luckily, Apollo AI is basically the tool that helps you find specific businesses and the exact people inside those businesses so you can reach out to them directly. For an Airbnb business, it can be an amazing tool because you can essentially use it as a massive lead gen list to get direct bookings. You would open Apollo AI, choose an industry, let's say insurance companies, then you filter out by location, job title, company size, whatever makes sense for the type of guests you want to attract. Apollo will give you a list of companies and the exact roles inside those companies. Emails, phone numbers, LinkedIn profiles, and from this you can get Apollo to send out mass cold emails, all automated to all these people so that you're not having to do any of it manually. Have you ever wished your Airbnb business could update itself without doing anything? Because Zapier is basically the tool that allows you to move information from point A to point B automatically every time you get a booking, or a website lead, or even a new message. Let's say someone fills out a form on your website for a landlord lead. They're interested in having their property managed on Airbnb. Normally that person will just sit there until you would put it into your CRM and someone would reach out to them. With Zapier, it will automatically trigger, let's say, a new website lead. And then Zapier will automatically push it into your CRM, and the moment the guest submits a form, Zapier moves their name, email, phone number directly into that system without you having to touch anything, which means then your team can call them and you can convert on that lead much quicker. Have you ever wanted a website that instantly makes a landlord trust you with their property without spending thousands of pounds on a web developer or spending hours and hours building a pretty crappy website yourself? A website is where a hesitant landlord can become a potential interested client. Most Airbnb businesses send traffic to a crappy website that wasn't even built for landlords. But Loveable allows you to create tailor-made websites for landlords within seconds, and that's the reason that is giving us a huge advantage. I'm going to show you how simple it is to use in just a few seconds. So here we're going to create a mock-up of our landing page. And now Loveable is going to build us a page and then we can make more edits. So as we can see here, Loveable has now generated us a full page. Now we may say we don't like it and we can ask it to make changes, but you see here how it's already built a full page. You can enter your email. I haven't published anything yet. You can enter your email, get started, and you need to then just get the buttons linked up to all sorts of things. But you can ask it, okay, change it to focus more on the benefits of Airbnb and providing a free valuation property. And then again, you can prompt it and give it more suggestions as to how it can improve the page. Obviously, if you're starting out, you may not be able to say trusted by 500 property owners, but this is where you need to give it prompts beforehand, because the more information you give the AI, the better it'll be able to build a page that suits your needs. But this takes 10 minutes instead of taking 10 hours or £10,000 or whatever it is. So you can see here now it's changed it to talk about getting a free property valuation here, learn more, how much more income they could be generating, why Airbnb beats traditional renting, all the kind of points here, Airbnb with us, traditional rent, all this kind of stuff. You probably never would have been able to build that on your own, and that's with 2 prompts. So imagine if you spent an hour working on this and actually putting in some information and giving it your email and that kind of stuff. It's a game changer for how quickly you can build websites and build things effectively. So that wraps up this video for the best new AI tools you can implement into your Airbnb business. These aren't just quickly researched tools, these are tools we're actually using on a day-to-day in our business. Tools like this are just a small part of what we teach in the Airbnb Mastery program that allow you to start and scale your Airbnb business. So if you're interested, click the link below and watch the video and I'll tell you how to get started in Airbnb.